Welcome everyone to the return of WWE Main Event here on the WWE Network in El Paso, Texas. The aftermath of last night's Monday Night Raw Draft Edition. We saw Raw and SmackDown superstars switch brands, and we're going to see them collide only here tonight on Main Event. We're going to have the Cruiserweight Championship to be on the line as well. That's our main event. Roderick Strong versus Cedric Alexander, rematch from Mania. Also, for the first time ever, Sasha Banks will take on Becky Lynch. These two switch brands, and we're going to see it only here tonight on Main Event. And what a way to kick it off with one out of the 3 matches we're having tonight. Here comes the former Intercontinental United States Tag Team and 5-time WWE Champion, Mr. Burn It Down Seth Rollins is here on Main Event. You see Rollins rocking the red. Rollins is coming over to Monday Night Raw. Got drafted last night on the Raw after WrestleMania. And Seth Rollins looking to compete against a SmackDown superstar who got drafted. Like I said, the draft would continue after the show went off the air last night on Monday Night Raw. And now tonight on Main Event, we have Mr. Architect Seth Rollins here in El Paso on the WWE Network. Who's his opponent? Oh. Okay, we see them on NXT recently. Apollo Crews has been drafted over to SmackDown Live. Apollo Crews being Seth Rollins' opponent here to start off Main Event. For the first time in over 2 years, Main Event back in universe mode. What a special occasion, getting to see superstars you won't be able to see compete against each other only here tonight. Now the question is, depending on the success on tonight's show, this could be a one night only, or it's up to the fans. Does the fans want to see Main Event more often? Well, they know what they gotta do. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. They gotta let the fans gotta let their voices be heard. Now the sling blade by Rollins to begin the match. The fans gotta let their voices be heard here in universe mode as Rollins, with a single on the hook suplex there. And now Rollins got him trying to go for a scoop, but Crews able to counter. You see the Apollo Crews, former United States champion, over on the Raw brand. That was a nice follow-away slam into a Samoan drop type maneuver there. Combination of a maneuver there by Apollo Crews. Now Rollins with a Seth Walker. Rollins' own finishing maneuver. That's Seth Walker. Apollo Crews actually won the U.S. title over on the SmackDown brand, and he was responsible. Whoa, Rollins! Phoenix Splash from the second rope. Springboard Phoenix Splash. Impressive move there by the former 5-time champ. As Rollins takes down Apollo Crews. As now, Crews went on the outside, came back in. Rollins trying to go for his back suplex to Crews, but Rollins able to counter. Now Rollins got him hit with a Falcon Arrow, planting down the former United States champion. And now Rollins here, standing moonsault. Seth Rollins looking to take control over Apollo Crews here in El Paso as Rollins stomping in Crews. Seth Rollins coming over to the Raw brand. It's kind of like a breath of fresh air, in my opinion. Rollins has been on SmackDown for a year. He's done it all. He's won the WWE Championship. He's the reason why the SmackDown Live has the title on their brand, and that Raw had to create a new championship, which made the Universal Championship. And now Rollins got Crews here. Oh, what a modified buckle palm there, if you will. But a different version, just launching Crews face first onto the top turnbuckle. That's Rollins. Rollins here. On the apron. Looking to set up Apollo Crews. Rollins are going to fly. Oh! He went over Crews. He went over Apollo Crews. Rollins missed the clothesline. But Rollins still looking to have things in control with that Seth Walker planning him down. This time got the legs, but kick out of one does Crews. And now Rollins are going to fly this time. Will he get enough airtime? Will he get him this time? And he does! Flying clothesline by Seth Rollins. Monday Night Raw, Seth Rollins in control. Crews trying to fight back, but it's been all Rollins so far. Seth Rollins are going to set him up. Oh, man, the knee trigger. Knee trigger to the face. Hooks the leg, and Raw, and Seth Rollins gets a win. Oh, my. What a matchup. What a way to begin main event. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we're going to show you the rest of the draft picks that's been made as of last night. After last night, I'm going to narrate the sportsmanship between Crews and Rollins. What a matchup. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here are the SmackDown draft picks. Like mentioned earlier, Apollo Crews has been drafted to SmackDown, but along with Bayley. Bayley is coming over to SmackDown Live. Also, the Big Show has also been drafted over to the Blue brand. But it's time to play the game because Triple H is coming over to SmackDown. And this was a new one. Nia Jax is coming over to SmackDown Live, leaving NXT. But ladies and gentlemen, from the Raw side, we got Tyler Breeze. Prince Pretty is coming over to Raw with Summer Rae as well. Summer Rae with their long legs coming over to the Red brand. Gallows and Anderson in the club coming over to the Monday Night Raw. And also Neville, the king, will be the king of Monday Night Raw on the Red brand. And finally, Hideo Itami is coming over to the Red brand. Well, as we're back here on main event here in the WWE Network, as we're going to get ready for this Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch match here in El Paso, Texas. Might be a special moment for Sasha Banks. I mean, she is a fan of the man who was from El Paso, Texas, and Eddie Guerrero. Here comes her opponent, Monday Night Raw's newest draft pick, and Becky Lynch. SmackDown got Sasha Banks, but in replacement, we got Becky Lynch over on the Raw brand. So you see Neville, Hideo Itami, Tyler Breeze, and Summer Rae coming over to Raw. Nia Jax, Triple H, Big Show, and Apollo Crews along with Bayley is going over to SmackDown Live. Oh my! Those were the draft picks I was allowed to announce here tonight on main event. But there has been more, and some of them are surprise. So you can't really know. For the next couple of weeks, you'll find out who's been gone to where. And you see Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch showing respect, sportsmanship, shaking each other's hand. But once that bell rings, everything will change. Here we go. Got up a tie-up to begin this matchup. Side headlock by Becky Lynch. Got the upper hand. Former SmackDown Live Women's Champion. Taking on Sasha Banks, who's never won a championship here in Universe Mode yet. Off the ropes and a clothesline by Banks. Sasha Banks has tried so hard to get a championship under her belt. Trying to get a championship in her accolades, but sadly, Lita, back in the Elimination Chamber, able to squash those aspirations at the moment. Snap suplex there by Sasha Banks. SmackDown's own Banks, the boss, they're going to teach Lynch a lesson here in main event. Then later on, coming up next, Cruiserweight Championship on the line. A rematch from WrestleMania, but in a one-on-one matchup. As Lynch able to roll her way out. Athleticism, use that to her advantage. And out got the arm, attacking the arm. And now just wrenching the arm of Sasha Banks. The last kicker, the Irish last kicker is Lynch. Standing tall as Banks looking to take a breather. And now Becky Lynch, you know, just taunted her. Oh, God. As Banks taunting Lynch. As Lynch was taunting at Banks. And now Sasha swinging neckbreaker. Planning down Becky Lynch. Kick to the abdomen. Here it comes. The bankrupt. The bankrupt. But uh-oh. Uh-oh. Becky Lynch in trouble. Banks. What the bank? Statement. Bank statement locked in. Locked in on Lynch. What is Lynch going to do? No, able to counter. Able to counter. Able to turn it around. Referee get in position. Got it down on the kick out. Sasha almost got caught there. Almost lost the match there. Becky Lynch had her down, but the referee was not in position in time where Sasha able to kick out at one. And now look at that. Able to counter. Able to counter this Banks. And now snap suplex. And now Sasha got her up. Fireman's carry. Look at the launcher. Ooh, face first onto the top turnbuckle. And now, oh wait a minute. Banks now. Got her in the corner, but Becky able to fight out. Forearm to the face. Lynch got her. Backsploder. Backsploder there by Becky Lynch. Lynch took the call for it. Look at this setup, Sasha Banks. But Banks able to fight. Trying to fight back. Elbow shots. Kick blocked. Lynch got her. Got her down. Submission hold. Lynch. Disarmer. But Banks able to get out of it. Able to. Oh! Over the top she goes. Banks trying to go for a clothesline, but Lynch tossed her over the top rope. Becky Lynch in control right now. Becky Lynch just waiting for Banks to get back in the ring. She wants to end it the right way. Wants to make Sasha Banks submit or even go for a pin. As Lynch back suplex. And now, Becky Lynch going up top. This is unlikely neighbor. Oh no! Leg drop from the top there by Lynch. That was launching the top rope. Banks launching his top rope. Cover to kick out. That was an unusual situation there for Lynch, going to the top rope and diving off with a leg drop. And then Banks got her up and plants her throat first onto the top rope. Now Banks looking to go for that bankrupt once more time. Plants her down. Plants her down with that bankrupt. And now Banks. Nope. Lynch able to counter. Lynch got her. Backsploder once again. But this time both women are down. What a matchup. What a match. My God, but Sasha Banks is moving. But Banks are going to reap the benefits from that suplex and a kick out. Even though Lynch was the one that tossed her, Banks was somehow able to capitalize and go for a cover. And look at her go for it. She got her. Backstabber. Turns it around. Banks statement submission hold. Got it locked in. Lynch is in trouble. Is Lynch going to submit to the Banks statement? Sasha Banks got it in deep. Oh wait, she lets go of it. I don't know if she didn't have the energy or she lost grip. I don't know what, but she let go of the hold. It might cost her though. On the second rope. Now, ooh, beautiful drop kick there. Missile drop kick from the second rope by Sasha Banks. We're gonna go for a cover off the drop kick, off the damage from the bank, wrapped in a kick out of two. Off the damage of the Bank statement as well. But still Lynch. The Irish last kicker. The heart. The will to fight. The desire to win this match is within Becky Lynch. And she's not looking to quit anytime soon. And now Lynch got her once again for the third time. Back exploder. This time she got up to her feet. And now Sasha Banks in trouble. Sasha Banks in trouble. Banks in trouble. Disarmer locked in. Disarmer locked in. What's Banks gonna do? Disarmer. And no. I don't think she got her. I don't think she submit. I think she lost grip. But Banks, they're going to capitalize. But able to counter. Lynch. She got her hands on Sasha. I don't know what's going on. Into a clothesline off the ropes. And oh! Deep arm drag there by Lynch. And a kick out. Irish whip there. Did Becky Lynch and then caught her with a deep arm drag. Sasha able to fight out that cross leg lock, and now Banks with a Frankenstein. Frankensteiner there by Banks. Kick to the abdomen. Here comes another bank robbed. Flats her down. And this time goes for a cover. Immediately. And a kick out of still in this matchup at Lynch. Looking to send a message to every woman in the Raw woman locker room that she's not looking to quit at any point in the match. Becky Lynch showing that she has the heart, the desire not to quit, to keep fighting. Exploder suplex. Again, both women are down. This time Lynch crawling towards the cover. Crawling towards Sasha Banks. And she goes for a cover. Hooks the leg. Got her! No! My God, what a women's match! This is the first time ever that they're meeting each other. And now look at this. Oh, got her. Backflip, back soup, backflip. Landing on her feet. German suplex. Well, the backflip's there. And now Lynch. Looking to make Sasha Banks tap out for the third time, locking in this move. For the third time, disarmer. She's close to the ropes. She's very close to the ropes. But the referee, what's Banks gonna do? And she taps out. Becky Lynch with a big win. Oh my God. Becky Lynch with a massive victory over Sasha Banks here on Main Event. Sending a message towards everybody in the locker room. But let's you know coming up next, our Main Event. Cruiserweight title on the line. Roderick Strong challenging the Cruiserweight champion Cedric Alexander next. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for our Main Event. Here on Main Event, the Cruiserweight Championship is on the line. Roderick Strong took advantage of the opportunity. They're going to steal the show here on Main Event on the WWE Network. Again, if you want to see Main Event here on Universe Mode every week, then you got to let your voices be heard. I'm just saying. Here comes Roderick Strong, who decided to have a six-man ladder match at WrestleMania for the Cruiserweight title. But then it backfired when he lost the title to Cedric Alexander. When Alexander climbed to the top, able to achieve his life goal in this business is getting a big win at WrestleMania and winning a championship. Able to get both of those done at WrestleMania. And now tonight, looking to defend the Cruiserweight title with honor. He was able to get a big win over Drew McIntyre for the TV title. Or champion versus champion match, I should say. Here comes Cedric Alexander, the Cruiserweight champion. Looking to take in every moment. Looking to soak up everything. Every living moment he has been given. Looking to take it all in and just realize that he did this. He was able to climb to the top and achieve and grab that brass ring known as the Cruiserweight title. And now, on main event, in front of a jam-packed crowd here in El Paso, Texas. And that's what it's all about right here. That Cruiserweight Championship. First time ever the Cruiserweight title being defended on main event. You see Roderick Strong there, the challenger. He grew up living in a trailer, able to become a professional wrestler. Wrestled around the world, and now on the grand stage here in WWE. Facing off against a man who had to lose a couple pounds in order for him to become a Cruiserweight in Cedric Alexander. Cedric Alexander able to become the Cruiserweight champion. Looking to defend that title with honor. And how fitting, because Cedric Alexander used to be from a wrestling company known as Ring of Honor. Cedric Alexander was a part of my favorite matches of all time. It involved former WWE superstar Evan Bourne and another guy and himself against AJ Styles and the Young Bucks. One of my favorite matches of all time. Cruiserweight Championship being defended on main event. Here we go. Matchup is underway as Roderick Strong right off the bat with a backbreaker on the Cedric. And now Roderick Strong just looking to take advantage. I mean, I know both men are still sore about the Cruiserweight ladder match they had at WrestleMania. So it must be a bit painful. It might be a little bit harder for them to concentrate with the pain. No! Making its presence known in this match. Downward spiral there by Cedric. And now Cedric Alexander got the left arm. Looking to twist and turn and wrench the arm. Doing some damage to that shoulder. Cedric now. Irish whip off the ropes. Got him. No. Able to counter. Irish whip. And oh, big knee to the face there by Strong. Catching Cedric off guard there with the high knee. And now Roderick, look at this Olympic slam. Olympic slam, is that enough to win the championship? Able to kick out at one. Able to kick out at one. The Cedric off of the Olympic slam. Big backhand chop there. And now, DDT. This is our main event on the WWE Network. Went for an elbow. Did Roderick Strong able to counter the Cedric. But Roderick Strong able to counter right back, attacking that arm. You see Banks versus Becky Lynch, a great matchup. You see Rollins and Apollo Crews, a good way to begin. Main event. Showed you some of the draft picks I was allowed to announce. Oh, back superplex there by Strong. My God. Roderick Strong now in control. Got him here. Got him up. And Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes there. Is that enough to win the championship? Kicking at one. Cedric has not been able to get out the box yet. He's struggling. He has not been able to fight back so far. Every time Cedric has found an opening, Roderick Strong able to shut him back down. Here we go. Cedric Alexander got the arm and attacking the arm. And now Cedric got him. Back suplex landing on the back of his neck. Cedric Alexander looking to call for the end. Trying to go towards Roderick, but referee holding him back. And now Roderick got his hand on Cedric. Irish whip. Rebound high knee. Good grief. Rebound high knee there. And now Roderick Strong got him. Plants him face first. Roderick Strong plants him face first. And now look at the power of Strong. Deadlift Goldrich powerbomb. And Roderick Strong setting him up. Oh my God! End of heartache for the championship. We have a new champ. Roderick Strong is the new Cruiserweight Champion. Strong able to regain the title, a two-time champ. The first ever two-time Cruiserweight Champion in Universe Mode. Thank you for watching Main Event. See you on SmackDown Live tomorrow night. Good night from Apostle.